Alright guys, so we are going to quickly do an intro about the development diagram. Alright, so as far as the development diagram, there are three things to take a look at. First of all, there is the one that is developed from your unit. So essentially, these are already units that you own. So they are telling you, alright, you can upgrade them to whatever the next in line unit is. So for my RA72, the SR version, I am able to upgrade this one to the SSR version. So that is going to be the G3 Gundam. So requirement level, I am already at 30. So I have already fulfilled the requirement. So technically speaking, I can just go ahead and develop that. So it also does talk about the required material. So you do need the Gundam, you do need the G3 technical journal, and then the development material, which I do already have. So I mean, technically speaking, I can go ahead and do that, but I'm just gonna hold on to that because I don't want to just needlessly just upgrade a bunch of things. Oh, we can get a Zeta right out the bat. I mean, Zeta is probably something I do want to get eventually. So I mean, this is definitely not a bad one to be looking at, right? So for this one, let's see what we are looking at. So it looks like I got everything. I got Mark II with the flying armor and then Super Gundam. So keep that in mind if you guys are developing into the next subsequent unit or whatever. You are going to, like, these are going to be gone. These material, they are going to be gone. So I mean, like, if you still want to use them, do take it as a grain of salt. Like, all right, you do have to. They are going to be gone. So you can still craft them back. It's not that hard. So we have that. But what I mainly want to cover is the development diagram. So the development diagram, they have done a tremendous good works into just refining how it looks. Just as a whole, as the bigger picture, it looks fine. I wouldn't. There's nothing for me to complain about. I think just first time seeing it, it's not too clustery. I'm not like really blindsided by a lot of these. Like what the heck is going on? So yeah, I definitely do like how they have designed it. So to me, it feels like a final product. It's just a matter of fact, like when they want to roll this out. So the one for Xeon, it is a little bit bigger because there's just a lot. So imagine Xeon having to go through all these development to take out this guy right here. Crazy, man. But what I want to do, I want to focus on Zeta. Let's actually upgrade Zeta. So how this actually works, so there is the bigger map up top and there's the mini map as well. So you can essentially click on each dot if you guys want to develop those specific units. So if I click on this one, if it's gonna work. It looks like it's not gonna work. But anyways, what you want to do, you want to start from the very left and move all the way to the right. So it looks like Jim, the AU version, is gonna be our starting point. So I don't have a copy of that, but let's actually just go to the whole motion. So it is gonna require 2,000 capital. That's it. You can develop it. You get the units, bam, and then you are essentially ready to go to the next step. So for this base unit, the Gym AU, you can either go to Nemo, so that's the one you can develop next, or you can go down to the Rec Diaz, right? Yeah, Rec Diaz. Yeah, so you can develop this one. So let's actually develop one of this right here. Let's do that. Bam. Alright, so now my Gym AU is gone. So you guys can tell we don't have that anymore. So that's done. And what we can go next into, we can get developed into the Rec DS Red. So let's do that. Alright, got that done. We got the red version going on. And after that, we can go into the Hakashiki. So we can either use the Rec DS Red or we can use the J. So whichever one you're comfortable with, you can do that. But I guess we can just use the red Rec DS, that's fine. But we do have to upgrade this to level 35. That is one of the requirements. So let's level this up. And we can develop into the Hakashiki. Perfect. Alright, so we got that done. Oh, that looks nice. Let me take a picture of that. I might use that for a thumbnail. I don't know. I might actually do that. Or I probably use Zeta. I think I'll use Zeta for the thumbnail. So We do have this as well. What is this one? This one is Meptis. It's a good supporter, I guess. Would it be? Um, I guess we will have to find out. So again, this one is the same situation, right? We can either develop using a Meptis or we can develop it under a Reg DS. So whichever one you feel comfortable. But I'm not gonna develop those because I don't think I'm gonna be using those. But what I want to do, I actually want to get Zeta Gundam. So let's get Zeta out. What do we need? So if you are lacking some specific material, you can just click on the obtain and it's gonna bring you to whatever you need to get to. So we can head into ones that we might already have completed. So let's head into this one. And luckily enough, I have not used my 3 skip for the day. So each day you can skip 3 times for free. So that's good. So let's do that. It is gonna cost you the stamina, so that's still something that is needed. But you just don't have to go to the motion of actually farming it. So that's obviously pretty good. And is that it? No, we need 3 more. So let's go into another one. So we done that already. Maybe we can move down a stage. And let's do that. Okay. I mean, it's a nice animation even for the skipping. They did an amazing job on that one as well. Okay. I'm just trying to give them credit when it's due because like previously it was just very lackluster, and the fact that they took their time to cook and they gave us the result. So I mean, like what else can I say? You know? Yeah. So those are nice. Okay. So I think we are ready, and it's good that when you go back into it, you go back directly into this page. It looks like I need more, so I got to do another one. Okay, I guess I gotta spend this one. Ooh, yeah. Like beta, I don't mind spending diamonds into refreshing, but whenever this is actually out, I wouldn't recommend people just outright doing that because it is quite expensive. So let's get the Super Gundam now. Okay, yeah, it's gonna ask you to confirm whether or not you want to use multiple units that is gonna be used to make the base unit. So yeah, that's fine. Okay, got the Super Gundam as well. I want to take a screenshot of that. Nice. And after that, can we get a Zeta out? Alright, I have just enough to get this. Nice. No. I need... What else is that? Oh, that's gonna cost a lot. I need 8 of that. So I'm gonna actually farm this by myself, and then we're gonna come back around and develop this Zeta. Alright guys, so I think we got everything that we needed. So yeah, we got all the material. So it was actually quite a lot to get to where we're at, but we got that. So let's get Zeta. Let's go. Okay, so it looks like we are using Super Gundam as the base. Ooh, that looks nice. I'm taking a screenshot of that. Yeah, that's gonna be the thumbnail for this video probably. But I think that's pretty much it. I mean, that is essentially what we need as far as this development. There are also these kind of like, are these called ultimate unit? So ultimate unit that can be obtained by completing the development diagrams are marked with this icon. Ultimate units have their own development diagram and require special material for development. So the special material I believe is from, is it the harder difficulty of these stages? So we can kind of take a look if it will let us, but this is probably going to be the next unit that I am aiming at. So it's, wow, whew, that is up 200. Wow, that is crazy. Yeah, wow, 3 million capital as well. Yeah, these are definitely going to be kind of like the trophy unit to get at the end of the day. But yeah, I mean, at least we were able to get the base unit going on. So Zeta is the easy one, definitely pretty easy because there's just not a lot we have to like jump over the hoops to get to. But once we talk about the Titans and Axel per se, let me show you guys. So the whole diagram is as follow right here. So it's actually a lot. This one is the, what is it, Psycho Gundam? level 50. Yeah, so this is definitely no slouch. You just can't get it like on day one because level 50 it is gonna take a lot of material to just upgrade to, and I don't think I have that much. So, but yeah, essentially this whole top board is working its way into what is it, the Psycho Gundam. So that's kind of crazy. The one below, kind of like in that medium range, we are upgrading for the O. So this is ultimately the unit you get, and then the very bottom it is Quibbly. So yeah, so we got pretty much like the main unit from Zeta, the antagonist unit, the protagonist unit we already gotten. So we have that. So I think this board is probably going to be something that I am working on eventually. But yeah, it looks like on the 27th we will be getting Mobile Suit Gundam Seed as well. So for Gundam Seed, it looks like Freedom might be one of the main headlining units you get. So I'm definitely gonna try to save as much capital as I can to get that. But one thing to note, there is no way to get the ultra rare or the UR rarity on here. I don't know if that's something that we will get once it's actually out, because you guys can see the SSR are the highest rarity we can get. So we have no idea how that is going to get implemented, because the URs are obviously the highest rarity currently for the beta, and obviously moving forward we don't know if there's going to be any more. But yeah, I mean, SSR aren't the worst. They are still very capable in just clearing content and whatnot, but it's the ultra rares that is like definitely going to be running the game, especially when we get more and more and much more powerful of them. But with that being said, that is going to be pretty much it in terms of the intro to the development diagram, and I'll be catching you guys all on the next one.